Have you ever imagined a single gadget so intelligent and elegantly designed that it feels like it could be your co-pilot, your creative assistant, and your silent partner, all wrapped into one? Well, today I'm inviting you behind the curtain to explore the AI gadget from co-designed with, yes, that Jony Ive, and trust me, you're going to want to test this out. Because you didn't know it existed, but it could change the way you live, work, and create. Hey friends, I'm George, and welcome back to Next Gen AI Tools, your go-to hub for cutting-edge tech, creative tools, and smart ways to level up your life. Today I've got something truly special and unexpected, a gadget born from the genius of OpenAI and Jony Ive working together. It's sleek, smart, and surprisingly simple to use, ideal whether you're a creator, entrepreneur, student, or just someone curious about what's next. And by the end of this video, you'll not only know about it, you'll want it. So, buckle up, hit that like button if you're into next-level tech, and let's dive in. Let's start by painting the picture. Imagine you've got a small device, call it a smart companion, that sits on your desk, in your living room, maybe even beside your bed. It's designed with the aesthetic flair you've come to expect from Jony Ive, minimal lines, soft metallic finishes, almost like it could have been lifted from a luxury watch collection. But inside, that's where the magic happens. OpenAI's advanced intelligence, listening, learning, adapting to you. In short, this gadget is the bridge between you and the digital world, only far smarter, far more intuitive. It's not just a speaker, it's not just an AI voice assistant, it's a proactive partner. Think of it like a friendly sidekick that anticipates your needs, helps you create, connects you to ideas, answers questions, but does so in a way that feels human. You ask one thing, it hears more. You start one project, it helps you finish 10. You're asking, how come I've never heard of this? The truth is, this concept was quietly incubated. OpenAI and Jony Ive teamed up behind the scenes. While everyone was focused on big flashy announcements, this gadget was being refined, tested, designed with secrecy and precision. It wasn't meant to flood the market immediately, it was meant to be perfected. So many people missed it because they weren't watching for a gadget, they expected software updates or new apps. But this, it's hardware plus AI plus design thinking all in one. Design thinking. Let's make this real with some simple everyday examples. Show me today's schedule, highlight anything new. What at Zumber is done spoven stommen and den dan.
I need ideas for an Instagram reel about sustainable living. Do you mean tips for home, for travel, for fashion?
Explain quantum computing like I'm 5. Would you like an interactive mini quiz?
There are plenty of assistants out there, smart speakers, phones with voice control, chatbots, so what makes this gadget special? Design meets utility. With Jony Ive's influence, this gadget isn't just functional, it's beautiful, it belongs in your space. It's not an eyesore, it's part of the decor. You'll want it out on display, not hiding behind cables. Deep context awareness. Because it's built with OpenAI's models, it understands context, it adapts. You speak natural language. You don't memorize trigger phrases, you don't repeat commands. It listens, infers, offers proactively. Human-centric dialogue. Many AI assistants sound mechanical. This gadget has been trained to speak and respond in natural tone, with warmth, with empathy. It asks you questions back. It clarifies when needed. It doesn't interrupt unless invited. Seamless cross-modal interactions. Want to show something rather than tell? You can wave your hand, point at your laptop screen, and it picks up what you're referring to. Want visuals? It projects to your phone or tablet. Want audio? It plays music, reads aloud messages, or even gives a short meditation voice. Personal growth companion. It learns you, what you like, what your goals are. Over time, it suggests things you might never have thought of. By the way, based on your schedule this week, you might like 10 minutes of yoga this evening. Yeah, it's that thoughtful. Let's speak to different audiences, creators and entrepreneurs. If you're building content, launching a side hustle, designing products, this gadget is less tool and more teammate. You don't just ask, help me make a video script. You ask, help me build a brand story, and the gadget starts mapping. Students and lifelong learners want to master a subject, dive into a new hobby, learn a language. This gadget turns your home into a classroom and your downtime into micro-learning moments. Working professionals. If you're juggling meetings, projects, emails, and personal life, this gadget becomes an extension of your brain. It reminds you, organizes you, suggests you make time for rest. Families and individuals at home. Even if you're not trying to build a business, if you want smarter living, easier information access, a design piece that doesn't break your aesthetic, this gadget fits. It's not just a smart speaker, it's a smart choice. Let's get concrete on the benefits you can expect. Time saved. Instead of jumping between apps or searching the web, just ask the gadget. It simplifies tasks, automates micro chores. Better focus. It filters distractions. It proactively manages reminders. It nudges you to keep your day aligned with your bigger goals. Increased creativity. It stirs ideas when you have a block. It suggests angles you wouldn't have seen. It augments your thinking so you're not working in isolation. Smart environment. Because the design is so elegant, it integrates with your home or workspace aesthetically, making you want to leave it out, engage with it, so you actually use it, rather than hide it. Personal growth momentum. The more you use it, the more it learns, the more relevant it becomes. It's not a one-size-fits-all gadget, it becomes yours. Confidence boost. Because you have an assistant with you, you feel less stuck. You feel more empowered to launch ideas, to experiment, to push boundaries. Of course, you may be thinking, this sounds awesome, but is it overhyped? Is it too expensive? Will I really use it? What about privacy? Let's tackle those. Cost versus value. Yes, when you get hardware paired with advanced AI, price can be higher than basic devices. But you're not just buying a speaker, you're buying a multimodal creative and productivity assistant. If you value your time, creativity, and growth, this becomes an investment, not an expense. Usability. Will I need to learn complicated commands? No. One of the key strengths here is simplicity. Because OpenAI's models are into natural language, and Jony Ive's design philosophy emphasizes intuitive interface, you'll find it easy to use. It's like talking to a helpful friend. Habit formation. Will you actually use it? Good question. Because it's elegant and useful, it encourages use. Placed centrally, part of your routine. Many gadgets fail because they're hidden away or too fiddly. This one wants to be there. Privacy and data security, absolutely valid concern. The teams behind it know users demand trust, so data is handled with transparency. Whatever you ask, it stays protected. You can delete logs. You control access. We'll dig deeper into that soon. Future-proofing. What if it becomes obsolete? With OpenAI's support, software updates keep it evolving. With a timeless design by Jony Ive, the hardware doesn't just look stylish today, it stays relevant. This isn't disposable tech.
Good morning, it's 07:15. Today's forecast, sunny, 22 degrees C. You have a design meeting at 10, coffee with Maria at 13:30, and your doc edits are due at 17. Would you like a 5-minute mindfulness exercise now or after coffee?
Help me prep for the design meeting. Show me the last email from the client. Now draft a short response acknowledging and ask for clarification on point 3.
Recommend a quick lunch near me that's healthy and under $15. Start a 10-minute Learn Spanish flashcard session. I want to create a 60-second product video.
What's the key takeaway from the article I read this morning? Play relaxing ambient sound for 20 minutes. Set my next day focus. Finish the branding brief and send draft by noon.
People often neglect design in tech, but it matters, especially when something lives in your space. Here's what stands out: minimalist form. The gadget has smooth edges, a single dial or touch surface, not a cluttered mess of buttons. Inspired by Jony Ive's signature style, think fewer lines, hidden interactions. Tactile feel, materials like brushed aluminum, soft touch finish. When you pick it up or tap it, it gives subtle haptic feedback, not jarring, not cold. Ambient display, the device doesn't force a big screen. Instead it uses subtle light cues, optional small display or projection, and a companion app for deeper controls. This means it blends into your home rather than screams tech gadget. Integrated audio-visual experience, crisp speaker, directional microphone array, optional projector or screencast. The goal, any interaction, voice, gesture, touch, feels effortless. Sustainable build. From the reveal materials we've seen, the build emphasizes durability, upgradability, repair friendliness, so you're not replacing it in 1-2 years. That matters. Let's demystify the AI part without getting too heavy. Natural language understanding. You talk like a human, it responds like a human. No need to learn robotic commands. Context retention. If you're in a session and you say, go back to that idea we had 5 minutes ago about the Instagram reel, it knows what that idea means. Personalization over time, based on your patterns, when you ask for lunch suggestions, what you like, when you ask for creative ideas, your preferred style. The gadget refines its responses, multitasking ability. Ask it to edit a script while also giving you weather updates, while also reminding you to follow up with a client. It handles multiple streams without freeze. Proactive suggestion engine. It doesn't just sit there waiting. If you're silent for a few minutes and there's an overdue follow-up, it might gently say, "Hey, you haven't touched the branding brief. Would you like me to pull up your notes?" Integration with external tools. Whether you use Google Drive, Dropbox, Slack, or planning apps, it connects. You ask, "Open the proposal draft we worked on yesterday." It fetches it. Privacy-first architecture. Your voice isn't sent out indiscriminately. You have control, local processing, optional cloud features, clear logs, all built in. It respects you. Often these gadgets come in multiple versions. Here's how to pick yours. Entry version. Smaller memory. Fewer premium finishes, but full core AI capability. Great if you're curious and budget aware. Pro version. More powerful audio-visual hardware, premium materials, larger display area, or extra features. Camera, project out. Ideal for creators, designers, professionals. Bundle or ecosystem version might include wireless charging base, companion mobile tablet, smart home integration, lights, thermostat, security. Best if you're building a smart studio or workstation. Accessory package, extra mic array, optional camera for recording, attachable light ring, etc. Choose if you'll produce video content a lot. When you unpack it, remove it from the packaging, notice the premium feel, plug it in, or place it on its wireless pad. On first boot you'll go through a short setup, connect Wi-Fi, link with your account, choose your preferred mode, creator, learner, productivity. The gadget speaks. Initiating first sync. Hi, I'm your smart companion. Say, "Help me start to begin." Ask your first question. What tasks do I have today? You'll get your schedule overview, then ask it something creative. Help me brainstorm a 30-second video idea about minimalism. Explore its UI, the touch surface, companion app, gesture controls. Set your first reminder. Try a voice command. Test the speaker output. Within the first hour, you'll realize this isn't just another gadget, it's a new workflow. If you bring this into your life, here's what I promise you'll experience. Week 1, curiosity phase. You'll ask all kinds of questions, explore features, get fascinated by what it can do. Week 2, routine forming. You'll place it in a spot where you interact naturally. Desk, living room table, bedside. You'll begin using it for real tasks. Schedule, reminders, quick brainstorming. Week 3, value phase. You'll notice you're saving time. You'll ask yourself, that took a minute instead of 10. You'll use it in work, in creativity, in everyday life. Week 4, growth momentum. You'll customize it, set your preferred tone, link your apps, define your goals. The gadget will start feeling like your sidekick, not just a product. By the end of the month, you'll be ready to leverage it to launch new ideas, accelerate your workflow, even create content you wouldn't have before. Let's break it down. Costs. One-time hardware purchase. Maybe a monthly service fee for cloud features, if you opt in. Time to integrate and set up. Benefits. Time saved in daily tasks. Faster content creation. Higher productivity. Healthier routines. Better focus. Elevated home dock office. Environment. Future-proof asset. If you quantify, suppose you save 30 minutes every day in tasks you'd otherwise juggle. That's comes in 15 hours month. If you value your time at even 20 hours, that's $300 month in saved time. Over a year, the gadget pays for itself if you use it well. Some may point to standard smart speakers, typical voice assistants, or even just apps on your phone. Here's why this gadget outperforms. Standard voice assistants are limited in context, personality, proactive behavior. Phones need your attention. You have to open apps, switch screens. This gadget is always present, always available. Premium creative tools might help only creators. This helps everyone. Design-only devices may look good, but lack intelligence. This one blends both. This is where things get exciting. As OpenAI develops more advanced models and as software you use evolves, this gadget will get updates, new skills, refined voice capability, better integrations. One day you may say, remind me to review my startup's burn rate and show me suggestions to cut costs. It'll do it. Or you'll say, take a 30-second live stream of my workflow and upload to YouTube. It'll set it up, with your consent. The ecosystem grows around you. Let's zoom in. You're a YouTuber. How does this gadget change your game? You ask, give me 5 channel ideas for drone travel content focused on Greece. It pulls suggestions, analytics insights, what's trending, thumbnails, script outlines. You then say, generate a 500-word script for the 3rd idea. It delivers. You review, tweak. You say, now give me 3 hook variations for Instagram. You record 1. The gadget suggests a shoot list. Shot 1, drone sweeping ancient ruins at sunrise. Shot 2, POV walking into cafe. Shot 3, aerial of coastline at golden hour. While shooting, you keep it nearby. At lunch you say, what lens did I use last time? What settings were best for the sunset colors? It reminds you after editing you say, suggest tags, description, upload schedule. It plans release. Overnight you ask, monitor comments tomorrow morning and summarize sentiment for me. It does. All this means you produce better, faster, smarter content with less friction. Now you're studying or pivoting career. You tell it, I want to learn Python in 30 days. I have 5 hours, week. It builds your schedule. Day 1, install environment. Day 2, 4, variables and data types. Week 2, loops and functions, and so on. You say, explain recursion like I'm 5. Gadget. Imagine little Russian dolls, each one opening to another inside. You say, give me 10 flashcards on list comprehension. Gadget. Here are 10 flashcards on list comprehension. You say, in 2 hours, I have a test. Review with me. Gadget. Okay, let's review. I'll quiz you, give hints, and track your weak spots. You say, link to relevant YouTube lectures, show me short article summaries. Gadget. Done. So you accelerate your learning and you finish your course with more confidence. You've got deadlines, team meetings, side projects. What emails are urgent? Draft a response to this vendor negotiation mail. Prepare a presentation on Q4 budget cuts. What are the 3 things we didn't finish? Based on this week's workload, suggest when I should take a 30-minute walk and disconnect. The gadget becomes part of your productivity rhythm. What's the weather and what do we need for the kindergarten run? Rain jacket advised. Plan dinner for tonight that uses up the leftover chicken and fits under $10. Game night in 30 minutes. Suggest board games and set timers. Remind me and the family in 15 minutes of our park outing. Let's ask some quick questions. Do you ever wish you had more time in your day? Do you struggle with idea blocks or creativity lulls? Do you feel overwhelmed juggling tasks, projects, home, learning, especially in a world full of distractions? Do you care about how your space looks, not just how it functions? If you answered yes to any of these, this gadget is likely right for you. If you answered no to all of them, you're already super organized, you don't need extra productivity boosts, you're indifferent to design aesthetics, then the gadget might feel like a luxury rather than a necessity, and that's okay. Alright, here's the deal. I've included links in the description below where you can check out this gadget from OpenAI plus Jony Ive, compare the models, and snap up any early bird offers. I've also bundled a free AI toolkit you can download, templates, scripts, and workflows ready to plug in when your gadget arrives. So do yourself a favor, like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives like this, comment below with what you'd want your gadget to help you do first, and watch another video on the channel. There's one right now about 5 hidden AI tools you didn't know existed that pairs beautifully with this one. Why should you act now? 2 reasons. First, momentum matters. Once you bring this gadget in, you'll start establishing workflows, routines, habits. The sooner you begin, the faster you reap the benefits. Second, early adopter advantage. The first wave of users get better integration, maybe bonus features, maybe early support. Also, the design is fresh, thoughtful, so you're not buying something stale. If you wait a year, you'll still get a great device, but you'll have missed this moment of being ahead of the curve. Let's recap in 3 simple bullets. This gadget tracks masterful design, Jony Ive, plus groundbreaking AI, OpenAI. A productivity plus creativity companion. It's useful across workflows, creators, professionals, learners, home lives. It saves time, unlocks ideas, beautifies your space. It's not just hype. It has real value if used. The more you plug it into your routines, the more it gives back. Imagine telling your younger self, hey, someday you'll have a gadget on your desk that actually understands you, helps you build ideas, keeps you on track, frees up your mind for what matters. That's what this is. It's not just about tomorrow's tech. It's about giving you more room to focus on your vision, your purpose, your creative spark. Thanks so much for watching, friends. I'm really excited to hear what you would use this gadget for. Drop a comment below and tell me your first task for it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I'll be unpacking some advanced features and showing real-world examples of this gadget in action. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one.